Hi, this is Randy. I've gotten some more packages of purchases over the past couple days, so it's time to do a video about what I got. I've got a mixture of things. So the first thing I've got is this absolutely gorgeous costume bangle. Now the funniest thing was I would have been away from the keyboard, was just coming back, and I just saw this thing being held and then going out of, and I said, wait, what was that? And it was very inexpensive, and I still didn't know what it is, but I said, I'll buy it. And it turned out to be this gorgeous bangle. Now, it's a brass tone. It has some AB finish, and these are a combination of, you've got some chocolate covered or chocolate colored darker stones, and then these are kind of a lighter, and it's a two-tone effect, and it is just beautiful. I don't know who the maker is, but look at that. Isn't that just stunning? That is just such a beautiful bracelet. Okay, now what it was sitting in is something. I was at an auction and they pulled this out. Well, most of the people in the auction like other kinds of glass, Fenton glass, stuff like that, jewelry, and they didn't know what this was, but I did. This is a Japanese hand-painted dish, but here's the kicker. It's labeled Nippon, so that means it's old. This could be 100 years old. It was made prior to World War II. And I don't have my notes with me. There's a specific time period that up until a certain date, everything coming from Japan was labeled Nippon, N-A-P-P-O-N, because that is actually what the Japanese call their country. They don't call it Japan. That's an Americanized thing. They were Nippon. So I snatched this little baby up in a heartbeat. And I'll have to do another video of some other pieces that I have very similar to this. I love it. Then I got this set of 3 boxes. And so I've just filled them with other goodies that I've gotten. Let's see what we've got. Here is a lovely copper bracelet. It doesn't have any label. It just says it's copper, but it's got the old scissors clasp, and it's just really, really nice. Then I got this cute little dragonfly. It's just made in China, and I'll just add it to some other beads, like in a torsade. But I just thought he was really neat looking. Then I got this cute little articulated enamel fish. He's a pendant. Isn't he adorable? Then I got some more, a grouping of pendants. This one, that's a faux abalone, okay? And it's not so much that I wanted it, but it just, in order to get the other ones that I wanted, I had to take this one. But it's very nicely done in the back, and that's not unpretty. It's very nice looking. This one I don't believe it's sterling. Now, I haven't tested all of these, but it just doesn't have the appearance of sterling. But look at that beautiful marcasite and this delicate little design. I thought that would be absolutely lovely in a simple chain. Then this is a wish pendant. Now what it is it's actually one of those catch a pearl pendants. It opens up. And I got it. It's sterling because I've got pearls. So I can put a pearl in it and then put it on a chain. And I figured, why not? I could put a pink pearl in it because this then is probably more of the breast cancer awareness. So yeah, I think I'll put a pink pearl in that and maybe put it on a smaller pearl necklace and go like that. Then, look at this. Isn't this absolutely beautiful? It's this gorgeous shiny shell and it's got little rhinestones. It's got some kind of a maker name down in the bottom, but it's really blurry. I can't read it. I'll have to get my special microscope camera out and get down in there and see if I can see. But I thought that would be gorgeous on a string of pearls. Then I picked up another pendant, and this is a shard of Oriental pottery. Now, I have not tested to see if it's silver. It's possible that it's in a silver setting because I see tarnish, but I love these. Shard pendants are not inexpensive. I love those. And this little baby, now this is sterling. I have tested it. So what we've got is sterling and we have enamel. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a name, Matisse. Now, the company that made Matisse did make sterling jewelry, and dang it, I looked it up and I didn't bring my notes over. From about 1948 to 1952, there was a line specifically of silver jewelry named Satar or Satir. Saurture, something of that nature. The inside is really not finished properly. It's almost like somebody took this piece and then attached a ring to it because it's not been finished. There's all the remainder, and there's a little dot up here and a little dot down there. I don't know what those are about. So it's kind of sloppy on the back side. There isn't a silver mark either. So it appears to be a correct signature, except the silver pieces didn't have Matisse on it. They had that Satir name. So I'm going to have to do some more research because I did a Google Lens and not a darn thing came up for this. Nothing. So, it's gorgeous, and look see how it's kind of funny shaped? So this one's interesting. I'm going to have to work on that. Then this, I lucked out. So what I've got here is a jade pendant necklace. Now this is jade. These are the little agate Z beads. Did you look at my gem of the week on Z beads? See, they've got the little, see the little circles? These are the Z beads. These big ones are nephrite jade. These green ones are jadeite jade. Okay? I don't know if it's a sterling clasp. So, lovely goodies there. Now, what have we got in here? Okay. This, I bought a little necklace lot. This is just very simple wooden beads with orange shell. But I just thought it was pretty. Again, I'll probably take it apart for components. But it was inexpensive, and why not? This was just a simple, inexpensive chain. And I kind of thought, well, I could wire some beads in here. I could take some gemstone beads and I could wire them in there and spiff it up. So make it a little different. Then I couldn't resist because it's close-nez. I got this cute little necklace that had close-nez on it and a few little crystals. Again, it's something I'll probably take apart to utilize the beads, but isn't it cute? Now, then I picked up this beautiful strand of really high quality tiger eye beads. I've got a ton of tiger eye, but to get the good beads like this is very high quality. This was a gift that came with the purchase. It's a sterling ring and it has a big CZ in it. Anybody want to get engaged? Okay. Then here we have a lovely gold tone vintage bracelet. There's no maker mark, but it was a really nice bracelet. That's very pretty looking. This one is Damascene style. Now there isn't any mark on the inside, because sometimes what they'll do is say Spain, Spain, Spain. There'll be some mark on the inside to designate it as having been made in Spain. There isn't, but it's a beautiful little bracelet in that style. I like that. Then I got these cute little pendants. And this one is, these pendants are sterling. So there's labradorite. It's a very greenish labradorite. Very nice. More of a low-key labradorite. And this is that spiva shell, or I call them snail buttholes. Beautiful little pendant. I really like it. That's nice. And this one is a piece of sterling, and it has all these little pearls attached. I won't mess with it, but I'll certainly put a better clasp on it, a better attachment, bail. But isn't that nice? Now these were the score of a lifetime. These are opal necklaces. Now I'm not going to sell them as is. I'm going to take them off the strings and use the opals to create either one big necklace or, opal and other gems. So I had to get these. They were just priced ridiculously low. Okay, last box. I went to good old Mountain Trails and I got some fun things. So what I've got here are obsidian. So I've got some regular black obsidian. Pull them all out. And some snowflake obsidian. Now just FYI, obsidian will not register on your Presidium because it is a glass. So just keep that in mind. You just have to know, either trust your source that's saying it's obsidian, because you're not going to be able to test for it. You just have to know what it is. Most of us can recognize the snowflake obsidian just fine. The black obsidian is a little bit more difficult. It's probably very difficult in the chips. It just has to do with the consistency of it. You just have to know it. Then I picked up some chains. These are just for future use. These chains are sterling over copper, and they were an excellent price. And so I wanted to be able to have chains available to put pendants and things on. Now, I picked up some beads. Got to empty those. Let me put them down and get them out. I didn't test them, darn it, but I'm pretty sure they're rose quartz. Look at these. Now, everybody here is either, I don't know about these two, but all of these are a pale lavender. This one's a really funny brown, but guess what? This one tests as jadeite jade. These test as nephrite, and these test as real jade. So I thought these would be a great addition. One like this is great for a focal, to make a dangle coming down out of the bottom of it. Then I got something called beta quartz. Now beta quartz, they come in this specific shape, and look at the points on these. They give the appearance of a blue, a pale blue, but then they have these little stuff on them. It's almost a chalky pink. They're not drilled. So I'm going to have to put little dangles on them. Now what I may do is I've got a specific liquid that I can put on them that will put a shine on them. I haven't washed them. I tried washing them and see if that does it. But aren't these just the neatest things? Wouldn't they be neat on a necklace? And then the last thing I got, couldn't resist. I got a bag of quartz points. Well, I'm going to be learning to wire wrap, because I'm going to take all these points and do a wrap, put some kind of a cap on them, or put some wrap them with wire so that I can make pendants, or maybe a necklace with several points. What if I did that? Would that be a honkin' necklace or what? How would that look? Something like that. So